Digital platforms allow access to a variety of content anytime and anywhere. SABC News alone is available across multiple digital platforms. As a public broadcaster, it is obligated to share service news content in all languages on its platforms for a wider reach.
We, I would say, encourage our audience to share our content, to repost our content. We share our content as widely as we possibly can. On occasion, we even share our content with our competitors, right? This means that the message that we have to share gets to more people, which is, of course, what we want.
Sharing interesting news items that pop up on your news feed or funny clips is seen as proper engagement. However, platforms that present as news sites but reuse content shared without crediting the source creates a serious problem.
As a legitimate news organization, we as all other legitimate news organizations, right? We are bound by policy, we're bound by ethics, we are bound by professional codes. And to consistently see how people bypass this, how these things, these professional standards are overlooked, is to me, not just sad for us as an industry, as news media, but it's a very sad indictment on our society. The SABC and SABC News in particular invests massively in respect of the resources that we put in to create, to generate, to share public service news content, and therefore the impact on us when that content is stolen, and I'm going to put it in inverted commas, it actually cannot be measured.
Online press media have also not been spared.
This also causes significant financial and professional damages, because you will imagine as a journalist that you wake up in the morning and you go and gather some news only for that to be stolen by other social media platforms that masquerading as news feed. What is surprising is that even our community radio stations, most of them, they are doing the same. They will use another journalist's work without even giving a credit. At the end of the day, the work belongs to the primary source.
The emergence of AI-generated content is another concern in the digital space, as it relies on content that is already posted online.
There isn't proper policy about intellectual property rights and about copyright for news organizations and journalist bylines themselves, of course. So what we are finding at the moment is an aggregation of data. It just gets grabbed from the internet, pulled together, put together as a story, and slapped on back onto the internet. The result of which is journalists have lost jobs. Media companies are struggling to pay.
Media professionals say better policies and regulations should be implemented for digital platforms that technology companies must abide by. Tsholofelo Sekwena, SABC News, Mahikeng.